Have you ever wondered what would happen if one ordinary morning every phone on Earth suddenly buzzed with the same mysterious message? Not from a government, not from a hacker, and not from another country, but from an alien civilization. The message simply says, "Hello, Earth." At first, it sounds exciting, almost like something from a science fiction movie. But if it really happened, it would become the biggest event in human history. Would the aliens be friendly? Would they invade? Or would they completely change our understanding of the universe? Let's imagine what would actually happen. For thousands of years, humans have looked up at the stars and asked one question: are we alone? Scientists estimate that our Milky Way galaxy alone contains over 100 billion stars, with even more planets orbiting them. Across the observable universe, there may be trillions of planets, with numbers this enormous. Many scientists believe it's possible that intelligent life exists somewhere beyond Earth. Yet despite decades of searching, no confirmed alien signal has ever been received. Until today, scientists quickly analyzed the signal and discover something astonishing. It did not originate on Earth. It came from deep space, hundreds or perhaps thousands of light years away. Governments immediately call emergency meetings. Military forces around the world enter high alert. Space agencies begin searching for the exact source of the transmission. Stock markets become unstable as investors panic about the unknown. Airports fill with people trying to reunite with their families, while social media is flooded with fear, excitement, jokes, and endless speculation. Never before has every human on Earth shared the same question at the same moment. What happens next? The biggest debate begins almost immediately. Should humanity respond? Some scientists argue that we should. They explain that Earth has been leaking radio and television signals into space for more than a century, meaning any advanced civilization nearby may already know we exist. Others strongly disagree. They compare it to shouting inside a dark forest without knowing who or what is listening. Replying could reveal our exact location to a civilization whose intentions are completely unknown. World leaders, scientists, philosophers, and ordinary people all disagree, making it one of the most important decisions humanity has ever faced. Imagine it is an ordinary Tuesday morning. People are driving to work, students are sitting in classrooms, airplanes are crossing the sky, and astronauts are carrying out experiments in space. Suddenly, every television broadcast freezes. Radio stations fall silent. Satellites receive a strange transmission. Then, every smartphone, computer, and connected device on Earth displays the exact same message. "We know you are there." Within minutes, the internet explodes. Some people believe it is a prank. Others think it is a massive cyber attack. Conspiracy theories spread everywhere, while millions of people rush outside, staring into the sky. Just as the debate continues, another signal arrives. This time, it contains no spoken language. Instead, scientists find sequences of prime numbers, complex mathematical equations, geometric patterns, and maps of distant stars. At first, it seems impossible to understand. Then researchers realize something incredible. The aliens are communicating through mathematics because math is universal. 2 + 2 = 4, whether you are on Earth or on a planet 1,000 light years away. The laws of physics remain the same everywhere in the universe, making mathematics the perfect language for first contact. Months of careful research eventually allow scientists to decode part of the message. It says, "We wish to exchange knowledge peacefully." Relief spreads across much of the world, but many people remain cautious. Communicating with an alien civilization would be far more difficult than translating between human languages. Perhaps the aliens do not hear sound. Maybe they communicate through light, chemicals, or electromagnetic waves. Their brains could think millions of times faster than ours, making even a simple conversation incredibly challenging. Every message must be planned with extreme care to avoid dangerous misunderstandings. Eventually, humanity sends a reply using mathematics, scientific diagrams, and simple images representing our planet and ourselves. Days pass without an answer. Then weeks. Finally, another signal arrives. The aliens begin sharing scientific knowledge unlike anything humanity has ever discovered. They explain revolutionary energy systems that produce limitless clean power. They reveal medical treatments capable of curing diseases that have affected humanity for centuries. They introduce incredibly strong new materials, advanced space propulsion, and technologies beyond our imagination. Within a few decades, life on Earth changes completely. Clean energy becomes available almost everywhere. Transportation becomes faster and safer. Medicine advances dramatically, allowing people to live healthier lives than ever before. However, not everything improves overnight. Governments begin arguing over who should control the new technology. Some countries fear that others will gain military advantages. Others worry that humanity is becoming too dependent on alien knowledge. Scientists call for international cooperation. While politicians argue about security and national interests, humanity realizes that the greatest challenge is no longer understanding aliens. It is learning to work together as one species. The aliens notice these disagreements. Instead of choosing one nation to work with, they continue sending the same information to every country equally. They refuse to take sides. Slowly, something remarkable begins to happen. Scientists from different nations collaborate on projects that once seemed impossible. Space agencies combine their missions. New international organizations are created to manage humanity's relationship with the alien civilization. For the first time in history, people begin thinking of themselves not only as citizens of individual countries, but as citizens of Earth. Years later, another message finally arrives. It contains a simple invitation. The aliens are willing to meet humanity face to face and even welcome humans into a larger community of civilizations spread across the galaxy. But there is one condition. Humanity must first prove that it can live peacefully with itself. The aliens explain that intelligence alone is not enough. Any civilization capable of traveling between stars possesses tremendous power. And with that power comes great responsibility. If humans cannot cooperate with each other, they are not yet ready to join a galactic society. Would humanity pass that test? Nobody knows. Perhaps intelligent civilizations are already out there, quietly watching and waiting for us to mature. Perhaps they are listening to every signal we send into space. Or perhaps we truly are alone. Whatever the truth may be, the day humanity receives its first confirmed message from another intelligent civilization would change history forever. Everything before that moment would simply be the time before first contact. And everything after would mark the beginning of a completely new chapter in the story of our species. So, if your phone suddenly displayed a message saying, "Hello, Earth," what would you do? Would you answer or stay silent?